Welcome to the iOB Business Podcast. We help our partners launch digital agencies, enabling them to assist local businesses with their online presence.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the iOB Business Podcast. In this episode, we wanted to focus on an aspect that we believe doesn't get enough exposure, and that's the idea of accidental business owners. So let's get to it. The business landscape has changed dramatically over the last 12 months as a result of the global pandemic. Lockdowns, social distancing and changing customer expectations have resulted in business owners all over the world looking to pivot their businesses. The tactics and strategies that worked at the start of 2020 are not necessarily guaranteed to work now. The whole conversation around technology, digital marketing and the effect on businesses of all sizes, is something that has gained a lot of attention over the last few months. As countries all over the world plan for life beyond the pandemic, and some kind of normality, business owners are gearing up for the expected increase in customer numbers. With more economic support extended to individuals and businesses, things seem a lot more positive than they did 12 months ago. Added to this is the huge rollout of vaccination programs across the globe, and we can all start to see some light at the end of the tunnel. However, the environment that awaits us is vastly different to what we have been accustomed to over the years. While there has been a substantial increase in online usage reported by the likes of Amazon, Facebook, Google, Netflix and others, this has further widened the gap between large businesses and the small to medium-sized sector. Traditionally, large businesses have access to more technology and solutions due to their size, resources and budget. In comparison, small businesses are often at a disadvantage, because they lack time, money and knowledge to compete. The pandemic has forced SMEs to really consider the adoption of technology and digital marketing, as without an online presence, many businesses are simply invisible. A recent study actually found that the average adult in the UK is now spending over 5 hours per day surfing the web. This means that businesses of all sizes need to engage their customers on a variety of different mediums such as their website, social media, search engines and review sites to name just a few, or they risk being irrelevant to their audience. Now, each one of these mediums are unique and require a different level of solution to become effective. This presents challenges to small business owners who ordinarily don't have experience, or access to solutions that will benefit them in the long run. In this episode, we wanted to focus on an aspect that we believe doesn't get enough exposure, and that's the idea of accidental business owners. So, what exactly is an accidental business owner? Think about all the local businesses around you, for example, accountants, florists, hair salons, restaurants or even law firms, and you'll notice one commonality between most of these small businesses. The majority of these businesses, and indeed many others, are owned by an individual or individuals that actually worked in the profession before they set up their own business. For instance, let's take a look at an accountant. Generally speaking, the owners of most accountancy practices actually worked for a firm of accountants earlier in their career, gained professional certification and experience before they set up their own business. Another example could be a restaurant owner. In the majority of cases, the owner was at one point employed in a food and drink business as a chef before they followed their passion and started their own restaurant. The word accidental business owner derives from the fact that these business owners established their business around their core skill set or experience. So for an accountant it could be around their analytical skills and being comfortable with numbers, whereas for a chef it could be around their ability to cook tasty food. However, as we have seen in our previous episodes, the role of a modern-day business owner is not just having one or two core skills, it's actually having a multitude of transferable skills. From managing employees, to negotiating with suppliers, to offering customers a great experience, most business owners need to deploy different skills when encountering different stakeholders. The reason a lot of business owners struggle when it comes to technology and digital marketing is due to the fact that they have very little experience in this area. The traditional methods of marketing such as posters, flyers and print adverts simply don't work in a post-pandemic world, hence why business owners are looking for help from specialists or digital agencies. In our opinion, it's important to recognize accidental business owners as they actually power our local economies and communities. Therefore, it's important that we understand that small businesses need help when it comes to how they compete with larger, more established brands. The pandemic in particular has seen many people resort to buying locally to help their local business communities. Whether it's fresh produce to flowers, there has been a tangible increase in people sourcing products and services from local businesses. While this has been great for many business owners and helped them stay afloat, the technology landscape is always changing. we have seen a big push from governments and local leaders to amplify the need for digital transformation. You only need to look at the way technology is shaping all parts of our lives, from communication via Zoom to the increase in contactless payments, to see that we are moving more towards a digital society. This has serious implications for accidental business owners who are reluctant to change, or simply don't have the expertise to adapt to a changing environment. Therefore, it's important to recognize business owners, especially if you are engaged in a profession where they are your target market. There are a number of ways that you can help accidental business owners, both from a customer or commercial perspective. As an example, as a customer you can try to make more purchases for products or services locally, to help those individuals that provide key services to your community. This could be something as simple as ordering food from your local takeaway to ensure that your local business community is well supported. It could entail providing constructive feedback to the business owner on ways that you hope they can improve their services to engage you as a customer, via their website or social media. From a commercial perspective, if you are actively working with small businesses by providing services such as websites, booking systems or help with their reputation, you should be trying to engage as many local business owners as possible. This is an area where partners that join our network and launch digital agencies with us actually excel, as they have a range of services that can help a local business improve their digital footprint. Ultimately, as a service provider to local businesses, you should be aiming to nurture, educate and solve problems for business owners who don't have the time, knowledge or skills to deploy solutions themselves. While we have reflected on accidental business owners in this episode, it's important to highlight that there are many different types of business owners. From serial entrepreneurs who are extremely experienced to new business owners, there is a broad spectrum of people involved in running businesses. As the pandemic has developed over the last 12 months, lots of people have used the time to reflect on what they'd like to do with their professional careers. For some it has been investigating new job opportunities, and for others it's about taking on a new challenge such as launching a business. It's important to always take stock of where you are in a professional capacity and seize the many opportunities that are available to us all. While being a business owner can be challenging, in our opinion there is nothing quite like the thrill of being your own boss. So in summary, during this episode we wanted to shine a light on the many accidental business owners that have built successful and sustainable businesses around their core passion and skills. However, even though these business owners are highly skilled, there are always opportunities to learn new things. With more and more businesses looking to digitize their businesses, now is a great time to start engaging your local business community as a customer or a service provider. To find out more about how you can launch a digital agency and help your local business community, please contact a member of our team. Thank you very much for spending your time listening to our podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and catch our next episode. Until next time, take care.